Ever wondered how much safer your work at height operations could be? Imagine a world where every potential hazard is detected before it becomes a problem. Meet Tracker AI's smart PTZ camera system. This isn't just any camera, it's a game changer in work at height safety. Safety is paramount, right? It's the foundation of a productive and happy workforce. Despite stringent regulations, accidents still happen. Traditional methods often fall short in preventing these incidents. Enter Tracker AI's smart PTZ. This advanced system is designed to fill the gaps left by outdated safety measures. Tracker smart PTZ cameras deliver unmatched oversight so you can spot hazards before they become accidents. Offering 24/7 monitoring, it detects work at height safety hazards instantly, no matter the time of day or night. Think about it. Real-time monitoring, automated alerts, and even fall detection. It's like having a safety manager who never blinks. Real-time alerts trigger immediate action, ensuring that potential dangers are addressed before they escalate. Automated surveillance significantly reduces human error, making your work site safer and more efficient. It even detects PPE and welding work compliance, ensuring that all workers are properly equipped. Ensure every worker goes home safe. That's the ultimate goal, isn't it? Ready to elevate safety? Stay safe, stay smart. With Tracker AI, you're not just upgrading your equipment, you're upgrading your entire safety culture. The Tracker Smart PTZ camera features advanced AI algorithms that are constantly learning and adapting to new safety challenges. With 360-degree rotation and high-definition video, it covers every angle, leaving no blind spots. You can decide which areas to cover, what to detect in each area through a simple online procedure without ever leaving your seat. Through the setup, you can monitor what is happening on the ground in real time remotely. In a recent case study, a manufacturing plant reduced accidents by 40% after implementing our system. Features include night vision, advanced monitoring for PPEs, work at height and welding activities, including real-time analytics, making it a comprehensive safety solution. Our team of experts ensures the highest quality and reliability, constantly innovating to meet your safety needs. Plus, our dedicated support team is here to assist you 24/7, ensuring that you get the most out of your investment. Join the revolution in safety with Tracker AI's smart PTZ camera system. It's time to take your safety measures to the next level. Visit tracker.live to learn more and get started today. Together, we can create a safer, smarter future for everyone.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Hackla Podcast. Today, we are tackling an important topic that touches every industry, every workplace, and every life, which is safety. As India continues its rapid industrial growth, and the need for well trained, forward thinking safety professionals has never been more urgent. So, how do we prepare for the next generation to meet the challenge head on? To answer that, we are honored to have with us Mr. Stephy James, a leading expert in safety and risk engineering, associate professor, consultant to major industries, curriculum pioneer, and mentor to hundreds of young engineers. With 18 years of experience in academia and over a decade in industrial audits, Mr. Steffi brings a rare 360-degree view of both the classroom and the field. Today's conversation is more than just an academic discussion. It's a roadmap to build a safer, more smarter India. Thank you, Steffi sir, for joining us today. And can you start by introducing yourself
Thank
for
you,
our
Arthur,
audience?
for the opportunity. I am Professor Stephy James, uh, Associate Professor, Software Institute of Science and Technology, Department of Safety and Fire Engineering, and I'm a consultant also for safety auditing to various industries. I'm a National Safety Council Executive Committee member of Kerala chapter, and I'm an approved NEBOSH tutor for International General Certificate and International Diploma. So I have almost 18 years of experience in academics and around 10 years of experience in industrial consultancy activities like safety auditing, HSC training, fire load calculations, behavior-based safety, and other various health and safety programs like BLS CPR, basic life support for cardiopulmonary resuscitation, and various other training programs.
Great. So let's kick off our session today. So, how would you describe the current state of safety education and awareness in India?
India is actually facing a paradox of progress. Rapid industrial growth demands safety because India is going to be the third world largest power is going to become. So in that, industry has a major role. For industrial growth is a very important key factor for the development of it. So when industry grows, accidents also will increase. So safety has to be a very big part. But unfortunately, still in India, safety is still a tick box exercise. That's just a tick box safety checklist exercise for as part of fire and safety audit or a factory act inspection, not protecting people life. Just for auditing purpose, people will do the things and all, not for exactly for human saving purpose. So the essential shift is from compliance driven safety to competence driven safety in the assessment and execution. So over the past 5 years, if you take the industrial accidents, cause at least around 6,500 fatalities in India. That is approximately 3 deaths per day. So it is actually high risk, and especially that is happening in mainly in construction, chemical, that is petrochemical, pharmaceutical, and various allied industries. So the key issue is the people are not reporting, under-reporting. They want to hide the incidents. That is especially very high in SMEs, small and medium scale enterprises. Due to lapse in training, around 400 plus fatalities and 800 plus serious injuries being recorded in manufacturing, mining, and energy in 2024 alone. And if you see the gap, actually, we have to fill, especially in training. How we can reduce the accidents? The accidents is mainly happen because of the human error. So human error, that maybe we can say overconfidence of the human being, or trying shortcuts, they are not following the standard operating procedures. Or sometimes because of the mental stress and strain, the people become absent-mindedness. Instead of valve A, valve B will be open. That's a human error. So this all can produce a problem. So proper training is very mandatory. So the current education is often too weak in engineering side, failing to train the students to master skills like fire load calculation and electrical safety and hazard control. So there is a critical gap where graduates lack the author's eye needed to assess complexity in major accidents. So we need a clarion call to the action. So to fill the gap, and more safety culture has to be imbibed in India.
Right. So, what are some of the biggest challenges you have observed in preparing students to become competent
The word
safety
competence is
professionals?
very significant word. Competence. You can see the driving test in India. Competency level is very less. Easily you can pass. But if you want to get a driving test to pass in United States or in Scandinavian countries, it's very difficult because they really become competent. Then only they can issue the license. Third time or fourth time or fifth time only they will get the license. So they are checking the competency in the right sense. But here the competency is a big challenge. That the biggest challenge what the academic is facing, the disconnect, the gap between the industry and academic. The curriculum remains theoretical and struggle to keep the pace with modern industrial demand. So there is a critical lack of mandatory formalized internship system during the college time. In Western countries they have that. In engineering syllabus, internship is very mandatory. They have to go and apply what the knowledge they have learned in the college, they have to apply it in the industry. So major hurdle is the current industry mindset, they view the college interns and students as a headache. They are challenging the production. They are busy with production. So there is no rule or any act saying that they should involve students also. Eh, So the type of things are lagging here. So we must overcome the tendency to teach in silos. So we must address the competence deficits by demanding rigorous training in advanced analysis. So that is my comment on that.
Right, right, right. I think managers
Yeah.
should accept more interns, help the new generation to get
They were
trained
also
in
students and
real
they
life
studied in
situations.
engineering college or any college, then only they become the employee. They are not born in an industry.
Right.
So that they have to understand. And
True.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
People forget.
Yeah, yeah,
People
yeah.
forget their own internship
They
days.
should give opportunity to the students
Right.
to get practice. And there is no law or act uh, supporting that. That is also another problem. The strict enforcement that interns has to be allowed for this much. Uh,
Right. So, you have been a key contributor to
yeah.
the safety curriculum development. What changes or innovations have you
Yeah,
pushed
I
in
was
the
the
academic
chairman of
field?
curriculum and syllabus committee for formulating BTech, Bachelor of Technology of Safety and Fire Engineering and APJ Abdul Kalam Kerala Technology University for 2015 and sorry, 2020 and 2024 curriculum. So what we are mainly the core innovation is the integration method. We are shifting the curriculum to train safety professionals as risk engineers, demanding the rigorous quantitative analysis skills. And they should practically do the flood risk mapping, disaster management, and the fire safety audit. They should be competent to become fire safety audit. The syllabus we formed in such a way that they are really connecting what is the objective of the industry, what industry demands. So in the syllabus committee, we have included the professionals from Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited, Cochin Shipyard, fertilizer industries, major manufacturing industries, various manufacturing, petrochemical, and construction industries. So, what industry need from the graduates that has been addressed to fill the gap. As the convener of BTech Safety and Fire Engineering curriculum, I pushed for the mandatory intense practical inclusion for advanced applied risk analysis. Instead of studying the basic things are there, but just theoretical book, what we have a prescribed book, what is the syllabus is not only covering the basic principles, it has a scenario based learning. Scenario based learning we have introduced, and that will reduce the gap between industry and academy, or practical scenarios, how to address with theoretical knowledge oriented things we have
Right.
developed. And also we integrate the cutting edge research such as the use of various soft computing techniques like fuzzy, neural network, adaptive neuropathy inference systems for mimicking the human brain, and how we can uh, overcome the disadvantages of the conventional techniques by using soft computing techniques. So research methodologies also we have approach we have made in the syllabus and curriculum.
Right. Steffi, I was thinking, do you think we have enough fire safety colleges? Do we need those colleges, or we should like have a syllabus
Yeah,
in our
yeah,
engineering
actually,
colleges
the
itself?
basic safety should be learned for all engineering graduates, not only for BTech safety and fire engineering. All mechanical, electrical, civil, everybody should have to learn the mandatory safety, electrical safety. How if suppose an electric shock happened or somebody got electrocuted, what we should do? That should be the common for all, not only engineers. Everybody should learn that, and it should be included in the syllabus also.
Right.
There is a mandatory syllabus in KTU, industrial safety. So they are learning that. So
Mm-hmm.
it is actually a credibility analysis that transforms the vulnerable theoretical learner into a vital field ready professional. So that is very, very essential.
Right, right. I'm just thinking in our 11th and 12th education, we should have a subject of safety rather than, you know, a small inclusion, um, or maybe younger, because
Yes.
young kids learn
Actually,
better,
in
they
Japan, I
remember
just
more
want to add
things.
one more thing. In the nursery school itself, they are teaching how they can evacuate if any fire happens. Fire mock drill. At the age of 3, they are teaching or they are informing what are the procedures to come out from the school or anywhere there is a fire accident. Mock drill training they are giving at the age of 3. Our students never heard about mock drill. So that makes safety, day-to-day life, especially road safety and all that. So when a boy at the age of 3, something here, they will never know. So that type
Yeah,
of systems are
true,
very,
true.
very critical.
So,
Especially in road, we are the number one in road fatality. Around 1,50,000 people are dying every year in Indian roads. That is the highest in the world.
yes, Indian road accidents are the highest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be a
Yes, yes.
national emergency kind of a thing. Okay, moving forward. Yeah, so like we were
Yeah.
talking about internships, audits, and lab simulations, right? So how does that make a better
Yeah.
safety engineer moving
Definitely,
forward? How do they
that
help?
will give an outset of industrial scenario. If suppose, imagine this case, there doesn't have any internships or any practical, they are studying only theory books. When they go to industry, they doesn't have any idea about that. But even in the second semester or third semester, one subject is there, what the knowledge they're getting from the book or from the lecture, they're seeing that practically, so they can have a mindset is developing or engineer is the real engineer is making in the campus itself. So that will be very beneficial. They have a project in the final year, so that knowledge can be applied in a
Hmm.
creative way. They can come out with a very nice project. A real problem they can come out with a very nice project that may be an application oriented. In that level,
Right, right, right. Makes sense. So, how can industries play a more active role in shaping
yeah,
safety talent
industry
pipelines
partnership
in
is
India?
solved and that gives safety education. There must be an active investor in talent, not a passive recipient. The hindrance mindset must be changed. Industry cannot view safety interns as an obstacle. They must commit resources to formalize and value mentorship. And also, industries must leverage executive bodies like National Safety Council and maybe NEBO, CHIOCH, and all that. They must commit to the institutional accountability. By investing, they ensure they receive graduates capable of generating the meticulous audit checklist reports or required things. So this collaboration with industry will enable the delivery of comprehensive services, include maybe 5 housekeeping techniques, hazard identification, risk assessment, quantitative risk assessment study, better disaster management, flood risk mapping, some other accident predictions, how road accidents itself, we can have a road accident analysis and how we can reduce the road accidents and behavior based safety. That's a very critical component. Majority of accidents, as I just mentioned, because of the human error. So that is the behavior based industrial psychology. So that can be applied and they can get
Hmm.
benefited by that. So invest in academics and that can better. Birla Institute of Technology, some other institute they have industry collaborated campus. Some other industries have campus, I mean colleges, they're running colleges. So what they want to do, they need people now. So they take people from their own colleges, so they need better investment over there, so they're more brainy, practical skills, all that will be there. So that type of institutions are there. So in that way, every institution has to
Right.
support some industrial collaboration. Then wonders can happen.
Hmm. Makes sense. Yeah, some of the industries have collaborated with schools and they have this tie up where they can get those students, right? So, from your experience of mentoring students, what core skills or traits separate truly impactful safety professionals
You
from
see
the
other
rest?
engineers, mechanical engineer dealing with machines, equipment, and all that thing. Electronics engineer also, electrical engineers, transformer, generator, all that thing. Computer science engineer with programming, softwares, hardwares, and all that. Safety, we deal with people. So we used to say that safety engineers cannot make any mistake because if a doctor make mistake, it can kill a patient. No, if doctor is doing a surgery and he forget the scissor inside the stomach, it can kill a person. A doctor can kill a person. Likewise, the mistake of a safety officer can kill thousands of people by creating an accident. Or in the vice versa, a doctor can save one person at a life by doing the surgery or by doing something proper medication. You can save the life of one person. But safety officers or safety engineers can save thousands of lives by preventing an accident. So in that way, a visionary safety leader who treats safety as a moral commitment and they can make hazard identification a proactive habit. Professional is a superior communicator, and they should inside if you see any scenario, they should imagine there is a they should understand the possibility of an accident out there. So they should have the third eye, a suspicious eye. What can go wrong? They have to anticipate. So that type of trait they should have. A safety engineer should demand that vigilant, always vigilant, like a sensor. So that is the thing, and also ethical integrity and relentless detail in every assessment is meticulous, conducting specialized like audits, examinations, and surveys and all
Right. So, what role will technology like artificial intelligence, data analytics, digital twins, AR, VR play in the future of safety engineering? And are we preparing our now like students for that shift?
that. Sure. AI and machine learning, robotics have made a big change in safety, especially in petroleum and petrochemical industry. The major problem may be lack of maintenance. The scheduled maintenance they are not following, and due to that there is the chances of leakages of various hazardous chemical gases, toxic gas. There is a chance of fire, explosion, all that. So that is all happening because of the rusting, aging. So that all can be predicted. So if you continuously monitoring the various parameters like pressure, temperature, flow, level, all that thing, and it is fed to a system. So if there is any variation in that data, can predict. So a predictive revolution, and also no need to go to a very big tank is there. A man doesn't need to go. A robot, I mean, this thing no. Cameras can go down and it can detect the leakage or any hole or inspect better than a human being. A robotic camera, a robot with a camera can go inside the tank and inspect. So wherever human being cannot intervene or cannot move, there and all this AI and robotics can be entered and they can do a lot of changes, especially data analytics and AI will act as a safety system brain, interpreting massive data streams to identify the stable pattern and generate real-time risk. And they can also do the consequence analysis. Suppose a tank breaks, how much distance the inflammable gas will be there, toxic gas will be there. So you can evacuate people in advance. So these computational statistical methods made safety a far better. That is actually very beneficial for safety.
Right, right. So, how do we balance this technical knowledge with human centered skill like behavior based safety, ergonomics, and communication?
See, the question is of achieving head and heart harmony. The technical knowledge, what must seamlessly integrated with human-centric skills. Solution is integration, not separation. So we must stop teaching soft skills as an elective and weave them directly into the technical courses like hazard identification and machine safety. We must apply ergonomics principles to every technical safeguard, ensuring that solutions are designed for human use and do not introduce new points of error. So in that way, it can bring a lot of
Right. So, Steffi, I was thinking that safety industry is pretty much a male dominated industry. Even when I'm trying to find people for podcasts, I couldn't find much female force which I can talk to. So, what can we do to encourage more diversity in safety engineering?
now there is a changes happening. Now females are also in every field. If you go to space mission, also females are there. So that disparity or gender discrimination is slowly uh, changing. Now we have girls in our class. So slowly it is changing. Now there is no gender discrimination. People are, we are seeing like a human being. Ladies are more capable, especially in multitasking capabilities there for women. So that is very, very good quality for safety risk assessments and process safety fields. Girls, our students, and girl students can do wonders because of their multi-talented capability. Men can do only one task at a time. Women can do multitask at the same time. So there is not much gender discrimination nowadays. People are girls, women are all competent equally or maybe more competent than men in multitasking. So that is really um,
Right.
uh,
Yes, I agree. I mean, I think I have to wait for more 5 to 10 years to have more female speakers because now they are building their experience
yeah,
as we talk.
changes is happening. Yes.
Right. So, finally, to end our podcast, I would like to ask you if you had the opportunity to build a world class safety institute in India, what would it look like and what would you do differently?
Definitely, I will take part to reduce road accidents. First agenda because we have number one road accident. Now, 197 countries in the world, 1,50,000 people are dying. But fortunately, our accidents numbers is less. We have only 4 lakh accidents happening in every year. But death rate is 1.5. United States, around 22 lakhs accidents are happening, but the death rate is only 30,000.
I see. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. See that number of accidents as death rate, fatality is very high in India. So we have to take a lot of steps in reducing the road accidents, and I am going to start a risk engineering excellence center of excellence. So we would prioritize the co-curricular integration, drastically close the practical theory gap. That is my institute. So it will not be just a theoretical class. A practical demonstration also will be there, and students would spend more time in industry or industry-related activity rather than reading the books or by just writing the assignment or something. So the institute would mandate institutional accountability. Every audit report and safety assessment data would be meticulously maintained to automatically serve as fulfillment of the requirement. And also, I will also give the importance to establish an advanced industrial simulation app where they can give the industrial real-time scenarios, their problems, optimization, all their industrial problems, and we can increase the productivity, quality, and how we can reduce the human error. So that all will be my challenges, and my institute will solve that problem through research and through case studies, and will build the students to solve that type of problems, and they will become the real challenging people in the world's scenario. And also, the institute will make sure that safety is an important, vital role for everybody's life, not only in industry, personal life also. Because somebody can get electric shock, somebody can slip a trip, mechanical hazards, physical hazards, extreme heat, cold, And maybe we can get painted cardiac arrest. CPR training has to be given. LPG is leakage of LPG. What we have to do? Road safety. Already I mentioned. And in all aspects, industry, not only to industry, to the personal hygiene and personal safety. So that will bring out more happiness and an attitude. Your attitude decides the altitude you can reach. So we have to bring a very good attitude, good safety attitude towards every citizens of the country. And also another thing is that safety should never end in slogan. It should be a culture. And we used to say like this: when safety dies, accidents will take birth. So safety should never die.
Great. Thank you, Mr. Sefi. Thank you so much for your time, your insights, your passion, and your vision. It's clear that the future of safety in India isn't just about compliance, it's about the culture, competence, and continuous learning. To every listener, whether you're a student, a professional, or a decision maker, the work of safety doesn't start with equipment or checklist. It starts with education, mentoring, and mindset. Let's invest in our next generation because when we build better safety professionals, we build safer industries and ultimately a safer India. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe, and keep pushing
Jai
forward.
Hind.
Take care and have a nice day. Bye bye.